It was definitely a flirty friendship, though.
Flirty.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
a friendship.
But if you guys were like a solid, like, you formed that like best friend thing.
Yeah.
And you guys are still best friends.
No, I forget how good of friends you were.
Yeah,
We
really
started
good friends.
dating.
Yeah.
I go back to pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, we were like 20 years old and you guys were together. But not together, but like in pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they met in college, and then they started dating after we all graduated. So it wasn't until I think they got a job together that they started dating.
We went down to Wombo Key, Florida for what I thought was just a work convention. I was just gonna come and hang out, and we were walking on the beach and he got down on one knee, and that was that. It was perfect. It was very unexpected. I had no idea it was coming.
I remember I didn't know if they were dating or not the first time I like saw Billy or even like heard of him. I was still in college and I was FaceTiming with Jess and she was in the car and I like couldn't tell who she was with, but I knew someone was there. And then she was like, oh, like this is Billy, and honestly just from that moment, like again, I didn't know anything at the time, but I could just tell like there was something there.
The way he talked about her last night at dinner was just, you knew that he's something special, and just the way you looked at him last night at the rehearsal dinner.
Oh yeah,
it was.
You're looking up at him?
Yeah, you guys are
Something special.
cute.
I just want to start out by saying how blessed I feel to be standing in front of my best friend today. I've been dreaming about this moment my entire life. I've watched countless movies, I've read countless love stories, but nothing could ever prepare me for what this moment actually feels like. It is so far beyond what any great writer or director could capture. When I first met you, almost 11 years ago, as the fifth roommate living on T's porch, your smile, your welcoming nature, your need to make sure everyone around you is having a good time, those things really stuck out to me. You were someone I could so easily connect with and form a friendship with. I have always thought so highly of you. You were a great friend. You were always dependable, generous, selfless. When I think back to the earlier days, I am reminded of so many great memories. Even after college, you made it a point to stay in touch. You'd call me up and all you needed to say was, Caesar, come to DJ's. And I'd hop in my car and make the trek up the turnpike. The butterflies I would feel during those visits, I had always assumed were related to the vodka Red Bulls. But it's possible they were related to something else. Although it took a few years, I know they related to something else because I wake up with those same butterflies every morning. I promise to be the most dependable person in your life and to always put your happiness before mine. I promise to appreciate, challenge, and support you. I promise to let you decorate sometimes, even though you have really questionable taste in art. When we are together and when we have to be apart, regardless of any circumstance or challenge that comes our way, I promise to love you every day and even more the next.
Sometimes I look at you and still can't believe you're real. Today I look at you. I know I've never seen anything so beautiful. I'll never forget our first date. and thinking about how I truly enjoyed every minute of it. I began to see through the orders of fried pickles and sangria and remember thinking this might be different. We were friends in college and had been around each other countless times over the years. But that night at the comedy show, I knew it was something unique and something special. Something that I could not easily define. And deep in my heart, something changed and I knew I loved you. I am blown away by your ability to decorate and turn purchases at a Home Goods and Pottery Barn into what we have now, a beautiful home. You are kind, generous, and always trying to do everything you can for everyone around you. And not because it's the right thing to do, but because you genuinely want to. It's been truly remarkable since we started dating to watch you bring joy to so many people in your life, not just in my family, but in yours and all of our friends. I know I can rely on you, like I know I can wake up and fall in love with your stunning blue eyes every morning. You are my best friend, and I promise to always be there for you and treasure you for all that you are and all that you mean to me. I promise to devote the rest of my life to be the man and husband that you deserve. Earning your love has undoubtedly been my life's greatest achievement. I vow to honor and love you by always putting our love first in my decisions and carrying it with me wherever I go. And finally, I vow to wake up every single day and choose you over and over and over again for the rest of our lives. I love you.
There's a lot of people here. I haven't had a chance to meet everyone yet, but you've probably figured out, as the guy who walked the very beautiful bride down the aisle, that I am the extremely proud father of Jessica Becker. Yep.
From day one, Billy always put Jess first. And it makes me so incredibly happy to know that the person my best friend chose to spend the rest of her life with is someone who will always put her needs before his own, someone who will always make sure that she's okay, someone who will care for her and love her the way that she deserves, and someone who will do whatever he can to prevent her purse from being stolen.
So in the inspiring words and wisdom about marriage from Lisa Vanderpump, who I don't know at all, have some humor, laugh things off, and don't drink too much tequila. Cheers to Jess and Billy. I love you both so much.
I'm going to keep this short and simple for you guys by saying how happy I truly am for you guys. Jess, I would say welcome to the family, but I feel like you've been part of it already for so long. I'm grateful to be calling you a sister today. And just like Billy and the rest of our family, we're not taking it easy on you when it comes to miniature golf.
We're here because of love, true love, and I was wondering, like, how do you define true love? I was told by a wise person that true love is the soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. I see that when I look at Bill and Jess.